Today I'm going to be doing a review of Magical Hat.
Here we are on the new page, Doggo Gamer Boy.
Of Magical Hat for the Sega Genesis. It's one of my all-time favorite Sega Genesis games. It is a original version of Decap Attack in its original Japanese form based on a anime called Magical Hat that was only shown on Japan. The game was the first released before the Western, American, and European version, which is known as Decap Attack, was sold in stores. That's the main version of the game. The game, of course, uses elements from Sega's own series like Psycho Fox and the very new 16-bit experience.
God, I love this classic Genesis music.
You see this beautiful sounding song that sounds just like the opening of any Japanese manga. This game is from 1990. This is the original version of Decap Attack before it got turned into zombies for the American and European users. And this is the first level of the game. I'm playing as the Magical Hat Boy, who's going on an interesting quest, it seems. The game's controls are pretty damn good, and the character is very, very fun to play as. One thing I love is the game's music. As you can tell from Decap Attack, all the controls are there. You can use his glove dip.
You know, I actually have to say, I actually prefer this version over. Like, the sprite is more appealing, if you know what I mean.
This is a game originally developed by Sega. Again, all the same controls from the original version on here. Well, this actually is the original version, with Decap Attack being made after and designed to fit the Western audience.
It's definitely the more appealing version of the two. And yeah, this is our first vid on this channel, which we were used to just show you different games and stuff like that, because we're gamers.
Same walker. Of course, everything in the game is the exact same, but just being a simple sprite swap, and of course we also have different backgrounds as well. So the game is also very different. It is noted that Decap Attack can be a little bit easier at times, while Magical Hat's gameplay is more on the harder side because of the fact that the lives are not as relevant in the game. This is the second level in the game. If you remember this from when you're playing as Chuck D. Head, this level is more of an upper level where the scary music still plays. In this game, the music is much more tropical island sounding than its scary counterpart.
I have to say, I like this one much better.
There's no frights here, but there's surely a lot of one-hit deaths. That's the one thing you'll notice about both versions.
A lot of the old Sega games are like that.
And don't you just love that Japanese text?
Oh yes, of course. I love that. It's amazing.
Many people were very sad when they realized that there was another, better, much more high-quality version of the Spooks and Frights. Of course, that being said,
it makes me wonder why Sega would want to change it, even though I feel like companies do this kind of stuff all the time.
This is certainly not a game you want to play on Halloween, unlike its Halloween Candy Brotherhood counterpart.
I have to agree.
Of course, you notice right here that the character
definitely gives you a much different vibe. I mean, the other one makes you feel like you're playing as a young American kid going to trick-or-treating.
Now I want to get to the origin of this game. If anybody remembers the Sega Master System game Psycho Fox, with its rather interesting gameplay and weird...
This actually does kind of remind me of that.
The gameplay was originally supposed to be consistent.
Like the attacking is the exact same.
It is also similar to Fantastic Dizzy, in which all games represent their own.
Oh yeah, look at those games from Codemasters. I know what you're talking about.
He's no Alex Kidd, but he sure is cool. So you'll be able to see this gameplay more frequently. Notice that similar to Psycho Fox, the platforms are there as well. The game's stage show performance is much similar to Decap Attack, with its on-gravity units. For example, being able to move like this and flap around like a little birdie is definitely a very key actor to both the games. And why do I say that Chuck D. Head may be scaring a lot of people in America and Europe? In Japan, they had the magical hat, associate magic to the kids around the world.
Definitely much better in Japan, they did.
Now, the last thing I'm going to be showing you is this lever in the game. Before I end my review of the magical hat and the ghostly ghoul. Now we're going to be showing you a bonus round. Similar to Decap Attack and other Sega games, they all use this bonus round. The formula is very similar, as you see. It also used in Toe Jam and Earl as well. Every Sega game from the time has similar bonus rounds, and these ones are also even used in some of the old Nintendo Mario games, with the moving up and down and collecting your own points.
You know, that's a very good point to tell our viewers.
One of the things I noticed is this game is very different than most of the Sega counterparts, with most of the Sega games following a unique gameplay that Sonic used and pillared the industry of going fast while jumping around. These games have a more Alex Kidd Mario style.
I actually would definitely agree with you on that. Even more like Psycho Fox.
This is the next level of the game, which we all know in Decap Attack to be the level where you're going to have to go and battle a boss. Well, you guessed it, there's a boss coming up. But unlike Decap Attack, it's not a scary fright. It's just one of those bosses. Who does not love the music in this? Yes, it's definitely a very harder one. Back then, games were designed for kids.
And that's really true. Games showed real challenge for the gamers.
Boy, it looks like I keep losing.
I'm sure you do good. Well, that was our review for today. If you like this review, please subscribe to our channel for more fun game reviews just like this.
Magic Hat, Buttobi Tābo!